You are now in the mix with that young go-hard DJ Zima! And it is my honor to introduce one half of the TNA World Tag Team Champions. Mingers, remember this name. You'll be screaming it later. Robbie E.
What an introduction. DJ Zima brings out one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Robbie E. of the Bromans here on Xplosion.
You know, when it comes to the Bromans, I think a lot of people maybe shortchanged them initially. There's no doubt that Robbie and Jesse, along with DJ Zima, so entertaining, great part of TNA and Impact Wrestling. But at the same time, I'm not sure that many people slotted them on the level of being World Tag Team Champions. But they got their opportunity. They became World Tag Team title holders. And you have to admit, JB, they've had a pretty successful run with the titles.
No question about it. What they have done since becoming World Tag Team Champions is not only get that recognition, but I think gain a degree of confidence they were missing before.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, Gunner!
And you're going to need all the confidence you can get. Standing in the ring up against this man, Gunner. Certainly what we have seen over the last several weeks, months, even going into the briefcase win at Feast or Fired, is a man really coming into his own here in Impact Wrestling.
And when you look at Gunner, you watch his offense on a regular basis like we do, you realize why we have given him the nickname Mr. Intensity. Look at the focus. The eyes of Gunner firmly on not only his opponent in this matchup, Robbie E., but you know at the same time he's going to keep his eyes on the DJ Zima, not afraid to get involved.
And DJ Zima giving Robbie E. a run for his money in the strange hair department tonight. Look at this. You're just not going to want to. You're not going to want to upset somebody like Gunner. You saw that. Robbie goes right to his normal tactics, pushing him, shoving him, getting in his face. And like nothing, Gunner just looks at him and shoves him straight back across the ring.
Gunner's all business. Goes back to the military background that we have talked about, that he also has talked about on so many occasions. And he realizes that when he gets into that ring, all about one thing, gaining that victory, getting that 3 count tonight at the expense of Robbie E. if he's successful.
Talking about coming into his own as a in-ring performer, not only great tag team with the Cowboy James Storm, we've seen what those problems obviously well documented, but just since becoming the briefcase holder of the Feast or Fire briefcase, it seems to have sparked some confidence that maybe was missing from Gunner before.
I think what it does is it also puts you at a certain level. When you have that World Heavyweight title briefcase, all of a sudden people respect the fact that at any time you can pull the trigger and cash that case in and gain a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, and that helps add to the confidence of Gunner.
You know who's probably the most nervous about this is Magnus, knowing at any point, at any time, he's going to have to face Gunner for that briefcase. If Gunner chooses so, if he chooses to cash it in at any time, it could happen. And Robbie E. now distracts the referee while DJ Zima on the outside of the ring catches Gunner with a clothesline and celebrates like he just run a 50-yard dash.
Yeah, just what we anticipated. The running knee by Robbie E. sent Gunner out to the floor. Obviously, premeditated attack as Gunner nailed by DJ Zima. And now in this Xplosion exclusive, Robbie E. takes control. When we return, we're going to find out if he can continue this offensive onslaught.
Headbutt to the midsection. We are back. This is Xplosion exclusive action coming in from the NIA in Birmingham. It is a huge night here. No question about it. The fans have been fantastic. Every stop along the TNA and the UK Maximum Impact Tour 6. I can't wait for number 7 coming back in January. The dates have already been announced. We're coming back to the UK.
2014 has been great. Whatever city we go to throughout the United Kingdom, fan support has been at an all-time high, and we know that with the dates already announced for next year that it's going to be the same in 2015. You saw the involvement outside of DJ Zima. I think this is allowing Robbie E. to maintain control in this match.
And let's not forget Robbie E. and Gunner both have had a lot of tag team experience. Now as singles competitors, we're going to see who shines. Stands out, and when you're engaged in singles competition, it is important to show that you not only can go as a tag team wrestler, but it's important for these guys to still know that they can go as a singles competitor just the same.
Well, so often when you get that tag team situation, you find that you're relying on your partner. Now you get into singles competition, as you mentioned, and there's nobody to tag to. At least for Robbie E, he's had a little bit of interference run by DJ Zima. Helps him out a little, and also you see trying to distract Gunner at the same time, cheering on his man Robbie E.
Uh-oh. You may have just woken the sleeping beast. Look at this. Like that turnbuckle woke him up.
Every time that Robbie E throws him head first, face first into the corner, intensity level rises.
I feel bad for the turnbuckle. Look at this. Gunner fires up. Big right hand. Into the ropes and just takes down Robbie E again. Headbutt.
Oh, how about the power? The impact of the running knee in the corner. Gonna go suplex here. Go slingshot style.
That's just raw power. No two ways about it. Gunner.
Oh, can he follow up with the gun rack? That's the question. And he's got him up in the submission, up in the gun rack, and, well, involvement of DJ Zima. How is that not a disqualification?
Come on, Brian Hebner. Obviously being very lenient with the rules here tonight. But Gunner knows it's just a matter of time. Picks up Robbie E and down to the mat. What force.
Well, full force and full impact behind that move, but that's just step number one. Now it's the chance for Gunner to go high risk. And watch the DJ. Oh, man.
What a headbutt from the top rope. Diving headbutt to Robbie E. Cover. And that's going to do it.
Your winner, Gunner!
Well, JB, they threw the numbers game at Gunner. They sent DJ Zima to run interference, to interfere on several occasions, but not enough for Robbie E. Mr. Intensity does it.
Gunner gets the win this week on this Xplosion exclusive matchup from Birmingham, the NIA. More of TNA Xplosion when we return.
This company means more to me than anything in the world, and I will stop at nothing to keep complete control over it. Do you understand me?
Being there for your family, putting God first, you know, you start learning your priorities, and, you know, it's not all about wrestling, you know, it seemed to be the prize for me. And when you look back, you know, wrestling is what I love to do, it's my job, but, you know, I need to have other responsibilities in life besides wrestling. But the funny thing is, even though I put my priorities in check, it made me become a better wrestler.
It's real. It's damn real.
I strive for perfection, and I strive to be the best.
Tonight, I am out for blood. Do you know who I am? Creature! Mount up! I'm the heavyweight champion of the world. That's the way it's gonna stay.
TNA Wrestling presents Lockdown.
On behalf of your millions of fans around the world, on behalf of TNA Wrestling, we would like to present you with this Rolex and welcome you as the newest member of the TNA Wrestling Hall of Fame.
thank you all so very much. This is quite an honor. You know, the TNA Hall of Fame isn't about Kurt Angle. Maybe a little bit. It's not even about TNA wrestling. The TNA Hall of Fame is about all of you. Because without you, TNA would not exist, and I want to thank you for that. You know, I was supposed to accept this award back in October, but I love you too. I was not in a good place in my life, both professionally and personally.